Yeah, that's right, Dibble. Just bam. I actually didn't even know if I was gonna. No, I'm not awake. I am Zombie Bear. I didn't know if I was gonna do a show. Well, it's, not one near regular time. What time did my delivery come? Let's see. Da. 7:56 or thereabouts. Yeah, I got notification at like 8:15 that it was on its way. Delivery was supposed to be here between 8 and 9. I was unprepared. Matter of fact, she had just pulled up by the time I got out. No, I think it's Caesar. ATG. And they didn't have 3 of my items. They didn't have my orange crush, which I'm upset about. They didn't have the cat litter I ordered. And they didn't have bread. Get this though, I actually went into the Walmart thing and bumped up the tip for my driver because I had tipped her $5. I bumped that shit up to 10, and here's why. She was very sweet. Her name was Amanda. She brought my groceries up to the door, and she brought them inside for me and put them where I, told her to put them. And she goes, "No, they didn't have any bread." I was like, "Yeah, I got the email." She goes, "But I didn't want you to go without bread, so I snuck a Sara Lee in there for you." And I'm like, "Really?" And she's like, "Yeah, people shouldn't go without bread. I didn't want you to have to run out for bread." And I'm like, "Well, I'm not running anywhere." And she just kind of looked at me. I was like, "No, I mean, I don't have a car." She goes, "Oh." Of course, can't run one leg. Um, so my delivery girl committed a crime and stole bread from me so that I wouldn't have to go out and get bread. So I bumped her tip up to $5. Very sweet. I'm like, gee, thanks, thief. So yeah. And the cat litter, they said they could deliver for free. Why they couldn't just, have her bring it, I don't know, but it's going to be here today. Well, why didn't you just deliver with the rest of the stuff? It makes no sense. See, my original order was supposed to be a pickup order at my mom's, where my mom picks Walmart stuff up. But apparently they lost power. So at 4:15 this morning, I got an email saying that my order was canceled. I'm like, what the fuck? So, then I was going to have her pick it up at the Walmart near me. I mean, because it's pickup, she wouldn't have to walk around a superstore. But the soonest they had for curbside was between 1 and 2 p.m. for the next couple of days. I'm like, well, my mom hates going out in the afternoon to do stuff like shopping, or unless it's something for the grandchildren, she doesn't want to do it. So I was like, oh, let's not go. I'm like, screw it. So I paid the extra $8 and had them deliver it. So mom didn't have to go anywhere. And the only time they had for delivery for today was between 8 and 9. Well, not only that, but delivery tomorrow would have cost me $9.95 instead of $7.95. I was like, fuck that. I'm like, damn, they get you coming and going. So cat litter will be delivered today. Ugh. And I was exhausted. My mom didn't even stay that long this morning because I was sitting there falling asleep while I was talking to her. She's like, "What is wrong with you? Are you tired?" No, I just told her that I hadn't slept yet, that I had been up all night. I'm like, "No, Mom, I'm ready to do a marathon." I'm like, "Ugh. Oh no, Dibble." I'm so tired. I forgot to put the damn link in the chat. There it is. So when I got back in my room, it was before 10 o'clock, which is unusual. Usually, Mom is here until 10:30. When I got in here before 10 a.m. and set my alarm for 10 minutes of 2. I woke up at noon because I had to go to the bathroom. Oh, yeah, I'm grumpy as fuck when I'm tired. I mean, when I'm really tired, it's like, mm, oh, Dibble, that sucks. So I woke up at noon because I had to go to the bathroom, and the cat wanted to eat, and they will harass me when I'm sleeping if they're really hungry. So they'd been without food for 2 hours. They were dying, so I put the food down for them, smoked a cigarette, waited till they both ate, so that I was like, so by then it's like 1 o'clock, and I'm like, you know what? I am so tired. I couldn't see because my eye strain was so bad. I'm like, no. So I turned the alarm off. I was like, you know what? If I wake up before 2:30, I'll go live. If not, sorry people, but I needed to sleep because it was actually physically uncomfortable. And I'm like, mm-mm. I woke up at 1:53. I'm like, oh motherfucker, I gotta go live because I keep my word to myself too. So that's why it was bam, no warning, because by the time I was finished doing the scheduling and everything, it was almost 2 o'clock. So there you go. That's why I'm live right now. Because I said if I woke up before 2, I would go live. Yeah, Dibble. That is the only thing that I really like about the fact that I rent is that when shit breaks, they have to fix it. I don't have to pay for shit. Because my finances, I would be screwed. I'd be without heat for like the whole winter. I'd have to buy space heaters and shit. So, because my heat pump has broken down a couple times. I've been in my room bundled up with a sweatshirt, my hoodie, and freaking hood on and everything inside the house, freezing my tits off. And luckily, my landlord is right on that shit because as soon as I let him know, hey, my heat's not working, um, he like immediately calls the HVAC guys and gets them out here. The longest I ever had to wait was like half a day, because it was late in the afternoon when the thing went down and they couldn't get here until like the next day at like 10 o'clock in the morning. So I had to wait, but so a couple of funny things happened with my mom, which are funny on the surface, but I know that they're signs of things that probably aren't good. Um, I was sent some candles for well, it's kind of Christmas slash birthday. If you claw that, I am gonna kick your ass. Thank you. And one of them is an odor eliminator Macintosh candle, Macintosh apple candle. Oh my god! As soon as I opened the box, I could smell that candle. I was like, oh. And so that's the one I lit before my mom got here. So I'm sitting in the kitchen and she comes in and I was like, Mom, does the house smell nice? She goes, yeah, it does. It smells like Westward, which is where I grew up, right? And there was an apple orchard in town. So I was like, yeah, it's the candle. And she turns around and looks at my table. Now I had the one that was lit, and then I had a couple other ones. Hold on. Hate it when that happens. So I had a couple other candles on a couple, like 5 candles sitting on my table. And she leans down and she's reading one that's not lit, and she goes, "Oh, citrus." And I'm like, "Mom, that one's not lit. It's had the lid on it and everything." I'm like, "That's not the one that's lit." And she was like, "Oh, this one." I'm like, "Wow, hello." Yeah, that flame on top of it would indicate that that's the one that's lit. So she was like, "Macintosh. Oh, that's why it smells like home." Even my mom considers Massachusetts home. Yeah, dibble I do. I wonder why. And I printed out a label for some stuff my mom wanted to send to a friend of hers. Those crocheted dishcloths. A friend of hers. She ran into her at the store, and the woman was like, "Oh yeah," she's like, "I love those things. I've almost worn through all the ones that you made." And so my mom told her she would send her some more. I'm good, Dibble. I got plenty of medicine. I'm okay. Um, thank you though. So my mom, had brought over 3 of them that were here. So she brought me over her address and everything, and I kept forgetting about it. So last night I grabbed the woman's address, and this morning, luckily, right before they called and said my delivery was on the way because I ran out of time to do it, um, because I kept trying to get sleep. I printed out the label for her and I got it all packaged up for her and everything. So she was all excited that she was going to get to send the woman these things. And so she had that, and the boxes that my Christmas presents had come in, the like clothing boxes that were getting thrown away. She had those in one hand, a money bag, trash bag in the other. And she was leaving. She throws the. It's a good thing I waved goodbye to my mom, because if I had just gone straight into my room, this would have been a problem. She's talking to me as she's walking out, and she had pulled my trash can up to the door so that she doesn't have to make multiple trips to throw stuff away. And I watched her throw the boxes away, and she threw the package away too. I was like, Mom. And she's still talking away. I'm like, Mom. And she's like, What? I'm like, You just threw the package that you're mailing to your friend in the trash. She goes, No, I didn't. I'm like, Look at your hands. She still had the trash bag in her hand, but the other hand was empty. And she's like, Well, that's weird. And she picks the lid up off the trash can and looks and goes, Oh, for goodness sakes. Reaches in and grabbed it. So on the surface, these things are funny, but they are indications of her getting older, and that scares me. So yeah, mom's a hoot though. Of course, she blew it off and goes, "Well, hopefully my head will be on straight next week." But I think forgetfulness and stuff is starting to affect her, and she was all stressed out because my daughter Desiree was a douchebag to her again. Um, Happy holidays. She came home night before last, backpack over her shoulder, phone to her ear, and she was late in the first place. and just walked right past my mother, went into her room, and then came out to do laundry and turned the outside light on, which indicates that she ordered pizza. And then she goes back in her room, disappeared. My mom didn't see her again. She goes, the pizza came and they left it outside because they do like a contactless delivery sometimes. And she's like, it sat out there for like 20 minutes and she didn't come out and get it. So I went and got it and brought it to her. I'm like, why would you do that? You're all upset because she's ignored you, walked past you twice and didn't even acknowledge your presence. Why the hell would you go get her pizza for her? I would have left it out there for the wild animals to eat. Screw that. I'm like, her pizza, her responsibility. She didn't ask you, hey, can you grab my pizza? She didn't say anything to my mom at all. You know, what the hell? Apparently, she actually said good morning to her this morning, but she's not even coming home after work or school or whatever she's doing today. She's going directly to the boyfriend's house. She won't be back until tomorrow night. The kids will be at my mom's house, but Desiree won't be there. She'll be at the boyfriend's house. I'm like, parenting prize of the year to my child. Honestly, I personally would not have brought the pizza in unless it was something that I wanted to eat, and I would have brought it in and ate it. You know what I mean? I'm like, thanks for the pizza. Yeah, fucking rude. So my mother was all upset about that, and I can't blame her. Although I was like, stop enabling her and doing stuff for her. She's being a douchebag. No, I did not use the word douchebag with my mom. One, she wouldn't know what it is. Two, she would have known it was a bad thing. She would have got upset with me for using bad language. She has never respected my mother, Debbie, ever. I told you, my daughter does the right things to people as like game pieces. How she can arrange them in her life to benefit herself. Unless she wants something from my mother, she does not acknowledge her. She takes it for granted and assumes she's just going to be there, like to take care of the kids. She doesn't say, "Hey, I'm going to spend the night at my boyfriend's house. Do you mind watching the kids?" Even though they live there, and of course, they're not going to go anywhere because they have school or whatever. Well, I guess they're on holiday, but you know what I mean. she just she takes advantage, and my mom created that beast, and same as she's created it with the grandchildren. The grandchildren do the same damn thing because my mother does everything for them. Um, you know, world of shit if Desiree moves out or Desiree's because call the pharmacy to see if my grandson's other medication, he gets two different medications. If the other one was in and they said that they were out of it, so that she running back and forth to the pharmacy 2 days in a row. I was like, I would have waited until tomorrow and picked them both up. But she was like, well, I hope Desiree realizes she's going to have to do this if she moves out. I was like, yeah, or he's going to go without medication. Oh, Dibble. I'm sorry. But yeah. Desiree doesn't have any respect for anybody. She'll fake it. But honestly, she doesn't feel it at all. Because she feels she's superior to every other being on the planet. So it's sad that my mom deals with that, but she did kind of create it. It's just there's no way to fix it now. And she didn't listen to me back in the beginning. She didn't listen to me with the grandkids, and now they all take advantage of her and assume she's going to do things for them and clean up after them and make food for them if they want it. It's so, aside from my aunt, which is my mom's sister-in-law, her family is gone. She had three sisters and a brother. They've all passed. Her brother was the youngest. But I don't like the way she gets treated. There's nothing I can do to fix it. I mean, I printed out a label for her and got her things packaged up to be able to so she can mail them from her house. And you would have thought I gifted her a new car or something. She was all excited and happy just because somebody did something for her for once. You know what I mean? And I mean it was nice that she was happy and grateful for it, but it shouldn't cause that level of excitement that somebody actually did something for her for a change. So, it makes me sad that my mom goes through that. Even having eggnog this morning didn't cheer me up. Usually eggnog cheers me up, and it did not. I was just too tired and then too irritated at my kid to enjoy it. My mom also told me, "Hey Jen." My mom also told me that she hopes Desiree realizes she's taking all the damn cats with her too. So Desiree's boyfriend in for a big surprise. He's gonna be living with a house full of cats, a dog, three kids because he's got one, and Desiree, who will treat him like complete crap if they actually get married. Oh, and the reason that Desiree didn't get a ring, well, this is the reason Desiree says she didn't get a ring, that they discussed it, and she told him that if he was going to get to the point where he was going to give her an engagement ring, she wanted it to be on their own day and not on a holiday or a birthday or something. So she wants that day to be just hers. I'm like, wow. Yeah, I agree, Dibble. I agree. But if Desiree moves out, the like 5 or 6 cats that are currently in the house because of Desiree will all be gone, and so will the big dog. It'll just be my mom and the Chihuahua. So, oh no, if she does, they're still talking about moving in together because the lease on his house is up soon. So they're talking about getting a place where they can all live together. Hey, Bobby. Um, yeah. So he'll find he doesn't get as much attention once they live together as he gets now with them living apart. And he will have to do everything. Him and the kids will have to do everything. Now his daughter was raised right. One, she can bake. She's 13. She brought over 3 pies for Christmas that she made, and my mom says they're all really good. I have not had any yet because I was concentrating on having actual food, and I can't carry a crap ton of food into my room. When she was done eating, she took her plate into the kitchen, her plate and her silverware, and actually washed it right then and there. And as people were finished eating, she did the same thing for them. Like my mom finished her food, and she's like, "Are you finished with your food? And, are you done eating?" And my mom was like, "Well, yes." And Bella took her plate and stuff and washed it, and then dried it and put it back on the table. My mother was like, "You don't have to do that, honey. We have dessert plates." And she goes, "Oh, it's okay." And she did that to everybody that was there, and there were like, I don't know, 10 people at my mom's house. My grandkids and my daughter didn't even move. Didn't help take anything into the kitchen. Didn't help package anything up. Nothing. Although when my mom got home from coming over here Christmas Day, like half the dishes were done. And I was like, so Bella did the dishes. She goes, probably. Yet my grandkids didn't lift a finger. My daughter didn't lift a finger. And I was like, well, it looks like looks like Bella was raised right. I mean, her Desiree's boyfriend is a EMT, or I'm sorry, EMS, Emergency Medical Services. Funny, Bobby. So his hours are kind of wonky. So a lot of the time he wasn't home, and Bella had to be independent. She had to learn how to cook and take care of herself. So you know, whereas with my grandkids, my mom, if they even twitched a finger, my mom would do something for them. So, but I have a feeling if they all move in together, Bella's going to be doing all the work, and that's not right. I feel bad for that kid because my daughter Desiree doesn't cook. She can microwave like a fool, but she can't cook. We tried teaching her when she was younger, and it just didn't work out very well. But I'm impressed with Bella. I've never met her, but just from what my mom told me she was doing Christmas, that was impressive. Yeah, Dibble, don't lie. I'm too tired to even play that. I do not love minions. I like the purple ones. I don't love them. I like them. I don't like the yellow ones at all. Let me tell you all, if your shit is that color, you need to go to the doctor. Just saying. So, so my mom got me a 4-pack of lighters for Christmas and an Eeyore shirt. It's navy blue. It's got Eeyore on it. It says "over it" on it. It's so cute. And she got me a sweatshirt, but I don't know if I'll be able to wear it. You know that those fuzzy, fleecy type of pajama pants? Cat. Good girl, Cindy. You tell her. Good girl. Um, well, the sweatshirt's kind of like that, inside and outside. One, every bit of lint and pet hair is going to stick to that sucker, and two, I can't. Those kind of things dry out my skin really bad. I had pajama pants John got me; they were adorable, and I wore them one night, and the skin on my legs and my butt just dried out so bad, and I couldn't wear them. I was so itchy, and yeah, it was horrible. So I don't know if I'll be able to wear that. And she got me a hanging calendar. It's made of felt, has a little wooden dowel at the top, like you hang it on the wall, and it's got like all the months. Um, and it's really pretty. And she added sequins and like a bead all over it. It's really cute. And I was going to take a picture of it today, but I was too damn tired and couldn't see, so it probably wouldn't have come out well anyway. And when I went to hold it up by the string, one side came off, so I was just too tired to deal with my hands with trying to tie a knot. So um, next week or whatever, if I can get a picture of it before next Wednesday, then I'll get one. But it's really, really pretty. It's got flowers down in one corner. It's got little dragonflies and butterflies on it. It's pretty. She wants to hang it out in the studio, and I'm sitting there going, I'm never in the studio except to roll through it. But that's okay because in my room I have, the calendar on my laptop and on my phone. So I don't really need one in here. Oh, cool, Dibble. I'm supposed to get packages today. Let me check and see if they got here. Stop walking on me, cat. God, you're annoying. And if I did, they're probably in my mailbox. I won't be able to reach them. Cat, really? You just walked around in a circle and walked on me again. What the hell? Not a good day for animals in my house when they're annoying me. Oh, yay. That one's from Ella, and that one won't be here until 9 p.m. expected delivery, which we all know that means that they screwed up and it won't be here until tomorrow. Yeah. Uh-oh. Oh. Huh. And apparently I got one today that is at my door, which means it's on the chair next to my door, which is awesome. Yeah. Because I'll actually be able to reach it if they put it on the chair. Who's that one from? Missouri. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I get out there and grab it, which won't be until later. Yeah, it's the bitch cat too. Well, I want to cuddle with you and claw you up while I do it, cat. They're both bitch cats, but she's the other reason I woke up. She kept walking on me with her bony feet. Oh, well, I'm glad I have you too, Dibble. I'd be lost without you, girl. For real. That's what friends are for. That's right. I told my mom about that you thought the house might catch on fire on Christmas Day, and she's like, "Oh no." Yeah. I said, but you managed to shut everything down, and you were okay. Apparently, there was somebody here in South Carolina, not too far away, whose house caught on fire, and she didn't make it out. They found her and several dogs about a foot away from her back door. She almost made it out of the house. It's very sad. You know, I mean, I told my mom something that's kind of scary, but had an okay ending. You know, because you were fine. And she tells me about people who died. I'm like, great, thanks, Mom. Hey, Darlene. So, yeah, I don't know. Y'all, don't forget about Ella's auction tomorrow and Friday. Who she's got scheduled for tomorrow? I got so many emails. Where the heck did that email go? I know it's in here. There it is. Scheduled. Nikki and Kristen D. That's who's scheduled, and I know Nikki will probably show up. And having problems with people not being able to make it, so hopefully Kristen will be able to make it. And then Friday, I think it's just Victoria that's scheduled. So, and it's always fun, whether you can purchase something or not. It's always a good time. Dibble, I'm sorry. See, yeah, so funny. It's always a good time. You get her and Victoria together, and this is why I needed more candles. Alright. It's always fun. Never a dull moment. It was funny the one time I'm sitting there, and Ella had told me that when something sold to let her know, which obviously okay. And I'm sitting there, I'm like Ella, Ella, and she's just talking and talking and talking. And she's holding up the item, and she's going on and on and on about the item, and I'm like Ella, and she goes, "What?" I'm like, "You were sold 2 minutes ago. You can put it down now." And she goes, "Well, why didn't you tell me?" I'm like, "I was trying to." Yeah. Sometimes she goes on a roll, and you can't get in there. Oh, Jen, that sucks. Well, my Christmas bear will be up until New Year's, and then I'll be back to my pirate bear. So yeah, Bobby, I agree. My dad was always the one that ruined everybody's holiday. He had to get in a fight or a disagreement with somebody, or he'd start telling like racist jokes or something stupid. Yeah. I'm glad it helped. I meant to do more than just three of them. Although that one I only did for a few minutes because there's nobody in here. Um, and two old guys was doing their giveaways, so I was like, well, I'll pop in over there. So I just directed everybody that way. I did mean to do more. I was so tired though. And then my mom came late, and then I ate, and I was like, oh, food coma. Yeah. I did win a prize over it too, guys. Though I won a prize from Margie. Yay! I won jade earrings. Well, Dibble, tell him to stop coming. Don't open the door. See, I'm sorry. You'll have to go stay at a hotel because you're not staying here with your attitude and your behavior. Sorry. Yeah, Mike and Mark are great. And they gave away a ton of stuff Christmas. A ton. And Margie gave away a lot too. Yep, TG got a couple of memberships. You go, girl. And I got to tell you, thanks to the the Walmart gift card that Irene gave me. Thank you so much, Irene. And people popping money into my PayPal for the holiday and everything. I was able to do that grocery order today, and I did have the $8 to get it delivered. So I appreciate that a lot because my mom didn't have to pay for it. pay for things this week. So that was nice. I didn't need too much food. I got some eggs and I got butter, food wise. And the other stuff was all like I got laundry soap and what else did I get? Well, I got my chips and I got my soda. Well, I got half my soda because they didn't have the orange crush. Um, laundry detergent. I got the dishwashing gloves. I did get those. I got my powder, which is expensive as fuck. Um, I got some plastic forks and spoons. You can keep your fucking Vegemite. Ugh. Different things like that. So I got things that I needed that normally I, my mom would have to pay for. And I got the cat litter, although, they didn't have it handy, like on hand. So I had to, they said, we have one item we can deliver to you for free. And I'm like, then deliver it. And I clicked yes on that sucker. You know what I mean? I'm like, So I didn't have a delivery charge. I don't have a delivery charge on the cat litter, which is good. So uh Vegemite and steak meat sounds like a really bad date. Yeah, my mom's got that hearing loss thing going too. Did they deliver what to the door? My Walmart order? Oh, she brought it in for me. The cat litter will get delivered to the door. Hopefully they don't knock because I'm not getting up. Just leave it at the door. Leave it on the chair. Yeah, she's very sweet. Darlene, she even stole a loaf of bread for me. My driver committed a crime to make sure I had bread. Because I ordered 2 loaves of Walmart bread. Um, and they were out of it. And she comes in, she's like, they were out of bread. I'm like, yeah, I got the email. And she goes, but I snuck you in a loaf of Sara Lee. I was like, oh, thank you. So yeah, my delivery driver committed a shoplifting to make sure I had loaf of bread. So I went in and I upped her tip from $5 to $10. Yeah. Yeah, Dibble, that's shouldn't be allowed. That's wrong. What a dick. Well, sounds like he needs some serious therapy. Because either he's on a medication stronger than weed, or he's got some serious anger issues that he needs to work out. Because he shouldn't do that on anybody. I mean, imagine if he did that on a cop, he'd end up shot. My mom misunderstands sometimes when I have to, because I'll talk to her and she'll be like, "What?" And I raise my voice, and of course, with my teeth the way they are, it sounds like I'm yelling it, and she'll be like, "You don't have to yell at me," and I'm like, "You told me you couldn't hear me," you know. So my mom a few times has misunderstood when I'm talking, but I always tell her, "Mom, you can't hear me. I have to talk loud," you know. Yeah, I would be telling him if he's going to behave like that, he can't come back. You shouldn't have to deal with that in your own home. I mean, ever, but especially on a holiday, you know? I mean, come on. What a dick. And no, Dibble, to answer your earlier comment, I can't have anything trailing along the back of the wheelchair. I wouldn't be able to close my door. Um, what I need is one of those little laptop tray desk things. Um, it attaches to the leg of the wheelchair, not the arms, and it's just like a little table that goes across the in front of you, and you can put stuff on it. If I had that, then I could transport and still use both hands. But I don't have one of those, and they're like $150, so I don't see me getting one anytime soon. I do have it on my Amazon wish list just to hold it because it was the only one Amazon had at the time. So since I didn't want to go searching for it again, I just popped it in the wish list. It's not for anybody to get for me. It's just so that I can get to it if I ever have the money. Yeah, but Dibble, you said he's never been this bad before, which means he's acted out before. It's escalating. So, yeah. No, TJ, I don't eat fake food. Nope. Eat a carrot and shut up. Yeah, but it doesn't sound like he's growing from them or learning from them. Nice, Darlene. Oh, Bobby. Oh, that reminds me of harassing emails. That reminds me. Dibble, thank you so much for the Christmas card, the Christmas e-card. Cat, really? Ugh. I got an email from the greeting card place, the e-card place that said, "Reminder, you haven't viewed your card from Debbie yet." And I'm like, "What card?" Because that's the first email I got from them. So I don't know if the other one, when you sent it, went to spam or not, but I hope you don't think I was ignoring you. I wasn't. I didn't know you sent it. Um, so I did look at it, and thank you very much. And now I'm getting all kinds of emails from 123 greetings or whatever. I'm like, no, she sent it. Send the emails to her. But thank you very much. I appreciate that. I wasn't ignoring it. I just didn't know I had one. I was like, reminder. The hell? So yeah. So thank you, my dibble. Oh, and I got a box of Russell Stovers from my mom. It's tradition. And they're gone. I told you I eat the shit out of the Russell Stovers, man. I have a container of peanut butter M&Ms that I've had for 3 months. It's a sealed container, but I've had that for 3 months, and there's still like 3/4 of a container in there. I don't eat a lot of sweets when I'm just sitting here, but man, those Russell Stovers are gone in like 2 days. Because it's the Russell Stovers, the all creams, because I can't eat the other ones. So it's tradition. John used to get me a box of it every year too. So I used to get 2 boxes for Christmas. Woohoo! This is why I'm a fat kid. Is it real chocolate cake or is it fake chocolate cake? I love Ghirardelli. Because, cake is not vegetarian. Got eggs in it. Vegetarian is Native American for crappy hunter. You're semi-something, all right. Yeah, I'm a semi-veggie. Unless it's a Big Mac, and then all bets are off. Give me that Big Mac. Arr, arr, arr. Yeah, see, I don't like raspberry flavored anything. I love raspberries, but I don't like raspberry flavored things. I did eat the raspberry chocolates in the Russell Stover box, though, because I wasn't going to throw them away, and that's just blasphemy. My favorite are the chocolate caramel ones. Love chocolate caramel. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Nice. Yeah, I have no need of perfume. I don't go anywhere. And there's nobody around to smell it, so that would be a waste of money. I'd never use it. Right? Hey, Ken. Good afternoon. Microwave, nice. Hi, Tammy. Well, my son wished me Merry Christmas first before I could do it, so I guess that's something. Just like a minute after midnight, he messaged me, and time was it? Usually I have to message him with happy holiday, whatever the holiday is, but this time he beat me to it. No, it was 10 minutes, 9 minutes before, well, 9 minutes before 1 a.m. Oh. It says, Merry Christmas. That's it. It's the last I've heard from him. Alrighty then. So. But it's more than I got last year. Hey, Caroline. Yeah, usually with any holiday or whatever, I have to do it first. And then it reminds him, oh yeah, maybe I should say hey to mom, I have no idea, Dibble. I did see that they had one. I saw like a YouTube blurb about it, but all right, y'all talk amongst yourselves for a minute. I will be right back. Y'all are fucking hilarious. Hi, Christy. Hi, Myra. Hi, Jennifer. Fucking hilarious. There, Dibble, just for you. Yeah, I'm glad for everybody that's able to spend time with their grandkids. I hate minions. Stop it, TJ. Seriously. Um, I missed my grandkids' entire lives, basically. Um, thanks to my daughter. And they're 15 and 17 now, so as far as I know, they don't hate me, but they don't really know me, so you know. Yeah, it's not. And it does hurt and it does make me sad, but I can't stress over it because I can't control it. Um, my daughter got shit in her head and just tried to control me using my grandkids, and when that didn't work, she said I couldn't see them. So, you know, if you don't answer my question, you won't be able to see your grandkids. Well, the question's none of your damn business, so you don't have any right to ask it. And then she wanted me to swear on my grandchildren's lives, and I'm like, what the fuck? My faith takes people's life force very seriously. I was like, I am not swearing on my grandchildren's lives to answer a question that's none of your fucking business. So I didn't get to see my grandkids for like 7 years. And then I got to be in contact with them for a couple of months, and something else burned her ass, and that was the end of that. And it's been like that off and on. Although this last time she decided she didn't want anything to do with me, but I could still have contact with kids. But if I said anything to upset them, then all contact would be terminated. And then being teenagers, I'm a little afraid to even say hi directly. So I send messages through my mom. Yep. Oh, my Walmart delivery is here. Nice. Um, ready to meet me at my door? Well, that's not going to happen because that process is not a thing. I'm just going to have to yell out to her to leave it at the door. Because I already had to transfer to go to Little Bear's room. My knee can't handle it again this soon. Yeah, they will put it on a fat person. Other than that, I don't know. Huh. My Walmart delivery was completed. View a photo of your items. Guess I don't have to worry about going to the door. And I didn't have to yell. Okay. Now, there's a chair right next to my door to put things on. She took a picture of the box cat litter, which is next to my other package that got delivered. They're both on the floor of the porch and not even near the chair because I can't even see the chair leg, which means I cannot reach my packages. Ugh. Unless they're directly in front of my door, and then I can't open my door. I love stupidity. Well, I'll have to figure that out. It's not on the chair. Nope, it's not. Yeah, there's no chair leg anywhere near it. And I believe that's the bottom of the siding, which means it's not in front of my door. So it means I cannot reach my stuff. Thanks for that. Well, I mean, how you put it on the package, delivered to front door, and they still left it at the end of the porch. So nobody cares. I don't know if he's home. No, because I'm not going out to the door. So when I go out there later to put the dog out, I'll see if I can reach the stuff with the grabber, which probably cannot, and then I'll call Donnie. He hasn't been feeling well. He's going through dialysis, and he's been looking kind of ragged lately. So I'm trying not to bother him as much as possible. But if I can't reach it, then I'll ask him to slide it over to the door or put it on the chair for me, because I'm usually not out there for very long. It's frustrating. If you ever win the lottery and get like a custom made house for handicapped people or disabled people, I'm going to hire somebody specifically to just pick up packages for me. Pick up packages and go fetch my mail. That will be their whole job. They'll be paid well. Makes sense. The man a good girl? They're always a good girl. Yeah, I'm too tired to get in the damn wheelchair again. That's not happening until later tonight. Wouldn't do any good, Darlene. Would not do any good. Now, both things that got delivered yesterday which I didn't even know was getting delivered yesterday. They weren't supposed to be here until today and tomorrow. But both things that got delivered yesterday were placed on the chair, and I was able to grab them. And one was from Amazon, one was from Walmart. So that was nice. Yeah. Yeah, Tammy, unfortunately, these aren't all young. They're just lazy people. You know? I mean, I guess I should be glad she was actually on the porch. Most people that deliver, they just take one step up my stairs and toss it up onto the very edge of my porch, which is way far away. So, hi, Irene. But yeah, the first message I got said that the delivery person is ready to meet you at the door, and I'm like, that's not happening. And then the next one says your delivery was completed. Nobody knocked, so I'm like, okay. I have a wheelchair ramp. It's a big one. It's the doorway itself that has the problems. Uh, oh, please tell me I didn't just lock back up. Damn it! Can you guys still? You can't hear me. I got no sound vibration around my bear. Ugh. Ooh, wait a minute. Okay. For my birthday, I need a new laptop. Let's try this again. See? That's my wheelchair ramp. And the stairs are right there to the right where that white post is. And right on the edge of that step is where they all leave my damn packages. Yeah, I have a wheelchair ramp. Now at the bottom of the ramp, there's like a 2-inch lip because they didn't put the little slanted piece of wood at the bottom. So this whole long thing down here to get to the bottom, I have to go down backwards. Otherwise, the little wheels on the front of the wheelchair sink into the sand of my driveway and I face plant. So, yeah. Which means, and the door frame, the door jamb also has too high of a lip on it for me to get in and out of comfortably. I mean, I can get out my door in case of emergency, but getting back in is a problem. Oh yeah. Yeah, one of the super churches. They have a ton of people that volunteer to do stuff for people in the community, and like 15 of them came out and put that ramp up in half a day. Hey, Christy. I am having a mediocre day. Yes, I am. Yeah, they had a 12-year-old with a nail gun. I was a little concerned about that, but he did a good job. Unfortunately, they used untreated wood, so some of the side rails kind of warped and the nails popped out. But my neighbor fixed it. Yeah, the Anderson Interfaith Ministries skimmed a little bit off of a bunch of different funds and got the money for the supplies, the wood and all that, wood and nails and whatnot. And then they asked the church if they had, oh yeah, they asked the church if they had volunteers that could come and put the ramp up. And like I got descended on by like 15 people, boom, and half a day, boom, that big huge ramp was up. So yeah. Yes, I do. It starts January 1st and goes all the way to the last day in January. It's my whole month, my birthday month. I claim the whole damn thing. Technically, it's on the 22nd. Age of Aquarius. I know. Yeah. Yeah, that church, it's one of those super churches that has the big, huge, like, screens, and they have live bands, and they have to use microphones, and they get like 2,000 people in there for each service. Yeah. They're all rich. Yeah. When you become a member, you actually have to pledge a certain amount of your income to their church. Yeah. No, thank you. But it works for the rich people in town. They feel saved. So, hey, whatever works for them. And they helped me out, which was nice. They were very nice people. He's a construction guy, and my ankle's all messed up and all that. So I didn't really want to get up and go anywhere. But one of the guys was like, "Well, we'd really like to see her and talk to her," and I'm like, So since they were doing something nice for me, I was like, okay. So got in the wheelchair, got out there, and then they lectured me about coming to their church. I'm like, I knew you were going to do that. So I sat there and smiled and nodded and committed to nothing. I'm like, because I'm not Christian, so why am I going to go to your church? But I do appreciate your help. Thank you. But because they were helping me, I did not tell them to fuck off when they started lecturing me about God. So that was my That was my gift to them. This is how I compromise, you know. But I mean, they were volunteering for a place called Interfaith Ministries, so. Candy stripper. Puts a whole new connotation on it, doesn't it? I know what you meant. The candy stripper is better. Well, you get a whole different clientele doing candy stripping. Oh yeah, I gotta call the vocational people tomorrow. I'm too tired to do it today. I can't deal with people. But I do have to call them tomorrow because they need to hear it from me before the 30th. So they can decide whether I'm still disabled. I mean, a judge decided I was disabled. Who the fuck are you people to decide I'm not? What the fuck? But bye, Christy. Have a great day. No, actually, they were very sweet. They were just very pushy. So I have been Bible bashed, and it's not fun. It's kind of scary. But they didn't do that. They were very enthusiastic about their own religion, and I appreciate that. But it's, you know, they should have kind of asked first. You know, but they were. I mean, they were very nice people, and they didn't sit there and tell me I was going to go to hell or anything like that. I just smiled and nodded at them. It's only when people get angry and violent and tell me I'm going to bad places that I tell them to fuck off. Hey, I'm reasonably adultish most of the time, so, you know, there's a time and place for everything. But living in South Carolina, I have actually gotten Bible bashed, and they did start getting very violent. I mean, their words and actions were becoming a little out of control. So, yeah, I do know the difference. Good Lord, TG was in charge of people's money. That's a frightening thought. I'm sure they appreciated the smears of Vegemite all over their cash. Considering what it looks like. Ew. Oh, and to answer the question about New Year's, I am doing absolutely nothing on New Year's. I never really have done anything on New Year's. When I was in Massachusetts, there was always a CBer that had a party for New Year's that we would go to, but it wasn't huge. It wasn't a big thing. It was pretty much like all the other times we hung out at someone's house. You know. I may go live though. New Year's. I don't know. I don't know yet. We're not there yet. I mean, my regular, New Year's Day is Wednesday, so, oh no, New Year's Day is Sunday. Why am I thinking Wednesday? So, day before New Year's Eve day. If that's knocking on my door, that's really late. Is on a Saturday, so I'll definitely be live that morning. So I might go live again that night. I don't know. Rhonda, right? Hey, Enzel, how the fuck are you? Yeah, I put the purple bear back just for Dibble. She couldn't see the other one that well, and she missed the purple bear. So I put the purple bear back up. Arr. Showdown of the gods. I'll tell you though, the one expression that I've always gotten a kick out of is when people say, Holy Mary, Mother of God.